Aklilu Temesgen, a Washington, D.C.-based visual artist, blends Ethiopian art forms with contemporary techniques to explore themes of identity, culture, and tradition. In a conversation with VOA's Jackson Mvunganyi, Aklilu shared how his work weaves traditional West and East African motifs into his paintings to tell the story that connects the past to the present. Jackson joins us now to tell us more. Hello, Jackson.
Hello, Esther. Originally from Ethiopia, Aklilu has been working from his Washington, D.C. studio for over a decade. He tells me that he uses his art to pay homage to his country's rich artistic history and to shed light on social issues. He also invites viewers to reflect on the intersections of culture and time. Let's check it out. Aklilu creates his art in an upstairs studio in Washington, D.C., where he shares the space with fellow artists. He greets me warmly, proudly displaying both his completed pieces and those still in progress.
And this is my studio. Welcome again. I am from Ethiopia, from Africa, so currently residing in the United States, and trying to live within this culture at the same time thinking about my own culture, my past. So it's like trying to connect these two.
How do you balance traditional Ethiopian elements with modern influences in your artwork?
Yes, in my artwork I am trying to study and also know more about the traditional Ethiopian paintings, the scrolls, magic scrolls. So I'm trying also to use those elements, those knowledge, into my current artwork that reflects me at this time. When I do it, it will be mine. At the same time, it reflects my time. So it's a kind of a process where I am still trying to know more about it, research more about it, and I'm still experimenting. My personal journey, I can say, as an Ethiopian who immigrated from, Ethiopia to the United States, I'm trying to assimilate the culture at the same time, looking back into my own ancestors, my own Ethiopian traditional art, African mask. So I am still on, I kind of on the gray area where I am trying to find myself, at the same time to connect with what currently I am living in, at the same time what my experiences and my past is. So I am still figuring out, that's where my art is born.
I see your work features a lot of rich symbolism. Can you explain some of the symbols you use in the artwork?
Yeah, most symbols that I use in my artworks are from Ethiopian paintings, the scroll magics, so the Ethiopian alphabet, and mostly I also use the African masks, so how those elements are used, and still that I am searching and using those elements to express myself. So this painting, the title of this painting is The Angel Face, and it depicts, it's acrylic on canvas, which is made in 2019. And this is one of the series that I'm working, trying to study the Ethiopian traditional art, the motifs, and what I've been is using on that element. So I am trying to depict this is the face, the angel face from one of the Ethiopian traditional paintings, so that I can use it, trying to express myself using my own color. And also you can see the numbers that are written. I also don't put like this is how I have to finish, but I let myself, my hand, my brain to exercise, to experiment on that, and the outcome, whatever comes, I'll be happy.
That was Ethiopian visual artist Aklilu Temesgen. Esther, back to you.
Jackson, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Is it a lucrative artwork here given the competition in Washington, D.C.?
That's a good question, Esther. Well, one of the things that is often overlooked about Washington, D.C., it's such a very artistic city, from the Smithsonian institutions to all these African artists from diverse backgrounds that come to Washington, D.C. to kind of add to this tapestry. Aklilu obviously is from Ethiopia. He works in this space called the Cresthaven Studios, which is kind of an art collective. And yes, they showcase their work, they sell their work. They're starting to gain traction in terms of how they can market their art, especially when they get these different, platforms.